It's been a slow night this Monday night of Taxi Vlog 501. Real slow. Oh, I've been told that people want to see my face rather than... There, how's that? Yeah, it's been slow, it's been quiet, and I haven't made a lot of money. A lot of my time has been wasted tonight. Just a lot of sitting around and waiting. I think it took me until 3 o'clock in the morning till I broke even. And now it's 5:03. So I don't really expect much from this one. It's been pretty dismal. Like dead, like nothing going on, nowhere. Oh well, there's always the next shift. I just had one that went to the airport, and I just got back from there. I started shooting video out at the airport, but my camera or the phone for some reason did not shoot the video that I was shooting. So it was a better night. This Tuesday night was a lot better than the Monday night. It was steady and regular, and I've done okay. Somewhere between $250 and $300. It's okay. I'm not complaining. I don't mind that. That's a lot better than 160 or so that I did the night before. So I'm not too thrilled with the Monday night, but the Tuesday was okay. I still got to watch a fair amount of video, and I'm going to watch a little more now that I've got 1 hour left to go. And yeah, can't complain. We're back in form again. And the only thing is, I thought I'd mention that I had one customer on Monday night, if I didn't mention it already, who was a real bitch. She wanted to go... Well, first of all, there was a guy with her, and the guy was really drunk. So much so that he was almost puking out the window. And yeah, there was some bile and stuff left on the door after they had gotten out. But I was going to avoid a really bad traffic light, so I made a right turn to head towards the street that would take us right to where she was going. And she gave me shit for making the turn. She said, "What are you turning for here? This is going the long way. This is na-na-na-na-na-na." I said, "Well, this is avoiding the 5-way traffic light." She said, "Yeah, but you were right at the light." I said, "Yeah, I turned before the light so we wouldn't have to wait for it to change. So I'm taking this way so that we don't have to stop moving. If we stop moving, it'll cost you more, because when the wheels are not turning, it's still costing you on time, and we're not getting anywhere. So it's more efficient to be going somewhere than to not be going somewhere, if that makes any sense." And she says, "But I'm not stupid. You're taking the long way. You're trying to pull a fast one on me." I said, "Look, I'll give you the next traffic light for free if it makes you feel any better." And she said, "Oh, well, why didn't you tell me you were going to do that?" Anyway, I was doing that so that she'd stop bitching at me. And of course, when I got her to her destination in record time, I did not receive a tip. Now, some people do that. They're nasty and complaining and bitching, even though you didn't do anything wrong. But they're bitching at you just so that they don't have to give you a tip. I don't understand that mentality, but that's the way some people are. Anyway, this is Taxi Vlog number 501, if I haven't said so already. And this is the end of the Tuesday night. Okay, we're at the airport. I'm at the other end of the airport now. I'm at arrivals because they didn't have anything to check. They just had backpacks and stuff. It was a doctor and her daughter, and they were going to Ireland for a bike trip. And they were preaching to me that I should ride a bike. No, it's not practical. Not for me. Because I work all night, and I would have to take time in the daytime to ride a bike. I don't have a bike, and I don't have a place to put a bike. And she says, you could borrow a bike from somebody else. She was not aware of the reality. She was also saying about the wonders of the things that were necessary for, or should we say, the big advances in medicine. One of them was statin drugs. And I told her, no, statin drugs didn't do me much good. In fact, I was having some cognitive disabilities when I was put on the statin drugs. And then, there's a policeman there. See you, cop. I was put on statin drugs because they were afraid my high cholesterol. And apparently, that was giving me some cognitive disabilities. And then, the other thing she was saying that was a great advance was antidepressants. And I said, well, they helped me a little bit, but what helped the most was bright full spectrum light, or artificial sunlight, which did me a lot more good with my seasonal affective disorder than tricyclic antidepressants. And the other thing she said was 3-point seatbelts. Well, if I had worn a 3-point seatbelt 25 years ago when I got T-boned by a pickup truck, I probably wouldn't be here today. Yeah, I probably wouldn't be here today because that post to which the seatbelt is fastened would have gone behind my head, and it would have locked up, and it would have maybe snapped my neck. So I think all of these advances in medicine might not have been the right thing for me, or I'm fine without them, or something like that. So I was contradicting everything she said all the way there. She still gave me a little tip. And she said, yeah, I said, I walked to my chiropractor's office and so on and so on. And she said, well, if you rode a bike, you probably wouldn't need a chiropractor. I don't know how that figures. She says, because you're sitting in this car all night. I said, I know that. I'm sitting in this car all night. That's my job. That's why I go see a chiropractor. And I walk to the chiropractor so that I can get some exercise on the way, and so on, and so on. Anyway, this is just about the end of the Wednesday night. I don't know how much money I got on, maybe about 280, I don't know. I'd have to add it up. I'd have to count it. I'll be back. I just dropped off here at the airport and I forgot to make a video of it. So I'm coming back around to do it again. And there's the flowers and the flag and stuff. So I dropped off and I forgot, by the time I was already past this terminal here, I had remembered that I haven't made a segment of a video for this morning. It's now 6:01, so like I said, I just dropped off here at the airport, and the night was busy. I had 200 on by midnight, which was fabulous. And then just after that, it started going to shit. And it slowed down. It got down to like one trip an hour. There was a point I slept for an hour and a half between calls. And it's drizzling, rainy, wet, mistiness, unpleasant, and it feels really cold. The temperature is 7 degrees centigrade right now, and it's just not nice out there. And my passenger was saying, well, at least it's not snowing. I'd say, I'd prefer snow. It would be drier, and it wouldn't suck the heat out of me so much. So yeah, it was a good night until midnight, and then it slowed right down. And most of it was Interac too. I got, well, let's see, about 300 on. If I don't have 300 on, I have almost 300 on. So that was okay for a Thursday night. And now, on the way home, I don't believe I'm going to wash the car in the rain. I'm just going to park it, head home. Home to my nice, warm, snug little apartment where I can have something to eat and have a couple drinks before I go to sleep. Yeah, talk to you sooner. Well, this night was busy at the beginning. Very busy. Busy from 6:15 till about 3:30. Busy, busy, busy. By the time it was 3:30, I was falling asleep. And I did sleep from 3:30 till about 4:30. Then I had a couple of quick trips between 4:30 4:30 and 5. And then around 5 I went straight to sleep again. And at 10 minutes to 6 I got a call and just rejected it. I didn't go do it because I was still sleeping. I just rejected the call and sort of dozed for another 15-20 minutes, and now I'm just heading over to the car wash to wash the car. And this is here where it is. I don't know, how do you turn the camera around? I guess I can do it like this and just show you, I suppose. Yeah, there's the washing thing, the bays and everything. Yeah, you know, you got it. You've seen the car wash before. That's what this is. Yeah, so on a whole, the night was good. The night was very good, with the exception of the guy who flagged me downtown and went towards the Hookers Row to pick up a girl. And, oh, you're coming this way, are you? All right. He went to Hookers Row to pick up a girl, and then he went to a store to buy cigarettes, and his card was declined, his Interac card. And then he went to then he went home with the good hooker, but he had no money with which to pay her. And he said, his card didn't work. So he says, he went into the apartment building, gave me a $5 bill. He owed me $15. He gave me a $5 bill and went to into the apartment building. And sure enough, he and the girl came back out, and he had a jar full of nickels and dimes. I'm not kidding you. I just spent the last 15 minutes paying for my fuel with nickels and dimes, because this guy came out with a great big jar full of nickels and dimes to pay for cab. We didn't even count it. He just gave it to me. Here. Fine. I said, do you want your jar back? He said, yeah, I want the jar. So I had to take all the nickels and dimes, put them in my pocket, and give him back the jar. Well, now it's 6:53 in the morning because I washed the car after waking up from my slumber. And now I can wake up with the dawn, with the beginning of a day. And I hope yours is better than mine.